So the three big areas are academic, financial, and sort of social or cultural. So those are the three big areas of fit. So really thinking about what the student's particular strengths are, what is an appropriate level of challenge, what is going to be that balance between the support that's going to encourage them and the growth that's going to challenge them. Along with that is thinking about the student's learning style. Some students do really well in small classes where they can have hands-on experiences and collaborate with their peers and have access to their professors. Some kids do really well in a lecture where they're receiving a high level information from an expert and are great note takers and good at synthesizing that information. That's kind of a one-way flow. Some kids need more structure or less structure. Some kids thrive in a collaborative environment. Some people do better when they're pushed by a competitive environment. So really analyzing their learning style can be super helpful. And then also along with that is just what is the level of intensity of academic life and where does the student fall in the class? Second thing to talk about is financial considerations. One is to start the conversation early about finances because financials are part of it just as much as everything else is. And secondly, is that the easiest way to find money is by selecting the right colleges, whether it's the overall cost of the college or how generous the college is with financial aid or merit money. That's where most of the money is with the colleges. So selecting colleges with your financial criteria in mind is likely going to be most fruitful. And then another thing to consider deeply, and this is another thing that I think is somewhat overlooked, is campus culture. But the reason this is so critical is when I have a student, I've noticed if I have students who come to me because they want to transfer from a school they're in, almost always, they're doing fine academically and they're not happy socially. And it's because there's been a big cultural mismatch. So that includes things like who do you want to be around? Think about who your friends are and the kind of people you spend time with. What values are really important to you? I have students who care a lot about the environment and sustainability, so they need to look for colleges that care about that too, or they may be constantly frustrated. Or maybe, your spiritual life is really important to you and you want to go to a campus where a lot of people also value that. Um, Thinking about how you like to have fun. What kinds of activities do you like to engage in? But also, how do you like to socialize? Are you an energetic extrovert who likes to be around a lot of people and enjoys a big party with people you don't know? Or are you somebody who has more fun doing a small group activity with people you know well?